Hi, I'm Charlie Towers. I'm from King's Blackpool campus, and just got the privilege this morning of just sharing a little bit of my testimony with you guys. So I've been a Christian my whole life, and I actually can't remember a time I didn't believe in God or didn't know God. Grew up in church with both of my parents, which is really lucky. I know not everybody gets the blessing to be brought up in a Christian household and know this amazing God we've got from birth practically. One of my earliest memories of church is marching in when I was 7 to my youth leader and saying, "Brian, I want to say the prayer this morning because I know I'm a Christian." And from a very young age, I was completely adamant in my faith. Nothing could shake me. I mean, I would talk to anybody about God and everybody, and he was my best friend. And he's what got me through most of my childhood, because I found it extremely difficult to form friendships and keep friendships, and the friendships I did have were very one-sided. I befriended all the kids that were bullied, and I was like, I'll be their friend because they won't reject me. That's kind of how I saw myself. So I had God, and that was really all I wanted and needed, because nothing else really made sense to me like God did. But as I got into high school, I got baptised at 14, and then it was like the foundations of my life just shifted, and I just started to feel like I didn't deserve God, that I wasn't lovable, that I was this horrible person that he wouldn't want to know and he wouldn't want to love, like I was a mistake. And I started to suffer from some really, really bad mental health problems, which, to a point I still face today, but God's really equipped me with how to deal with them now. But at the time, I completely stopped going to church. I wouldn't talk to my friends who were Christians, and I just completely said to God, no, I'm not because I didn't believe in him or anything like that. I just didn't think I was worth his time, and I wanted to protect God from myself, which is quite silly in hindsight, but that's how my brain was working. I got diagnosed with autism at 17, and I started to make more sense to myself then, but it was still a shock to know that I wasn't wired like other people, but it was a relief to know, I'm not alone in this. So again, I just kept going on. I didn't go to God with all of this. I was struggling, I was in pain, and at one point my depression was so bad I hardly left the house for like a year, practically bedbound with it, and still I was like, I'm not going to go to God. Where's the logic in this? He's the healer, he's Jehovah, he just wants to love us. And I was going, no, I can't, God, I can't. And then I heard about Mercy Ministries UK, which is a 6-month residential program for girls between 18 and 28 with life controlling issues. So after quite a journey to get there, I found God again. I was reunited with my best friend, and I learned more about him than I could ever have imagined. And he was just everywhere. I remember going to the staff, I've got this problem, well, have you prayed about it? And that was their initial response, and pretty quickly that becomes your initial response. I'm struggling with something, have I talked to God about this today? Have I spoken to God yet? And it just really taught me the Bible and how equipped we are. It says in the Bible that we are fully equipped for every good godly work, and that's so true. We just need to listen and use what we've got around us, whether that's friendship or the Bible or the leaders in our life. We need to trust that God has given us the answers we're seeking, that they're in our life somewhere. And that really encouraged me and inspired me. So I came home refreshed. I remember my best friend saying to me that she got her Charlie back from when we were kids, because it's like all the murkiness had gone, and the light that was inside me was shining again. And when I came to King's, it just got even better, because my friendship group practically quadrupled over the first few weeks. And suddenly I had people I could call on that knew God. It wasn't just non-Christian friends. And God's really just continued that journey with me of healing and growing and inspiring other people with my story. So I hope this inspires you to just remember that whatever you've been through, whatever you're going through, God will never ever stop loving you. You are one of his favourite creations, and he loves you dearly, and I hope that inspires you this morning. Thank you.